morning everybody and welcome to my this week's video. We're gonna go on a hike with my mom and my brother in a place called Siikaneva, which is a bog, and hopefully it's gonna be quite pretty. The autumn colors are at their best at the moment, but the weather isn't. It's raining quite a bit, so I hope it's not gonna rain too much, because that's gonna limit my filming. But without further ado, let's go. Welcome to Siikaneva. This is a nature reserve and a bog, as you can see, in Ruovesi, which is fairly close to Tampere, maybe again 1 hour drive. Last time I was here it's been like 7 years or something, so I don't remember much about it, but it's a beautiful place. I hope that it doesn't rain much, so because my clothes are not weatherproof or rainproof, and I have a drone, I have a camera, so let's hope I can use these tools I have. But I hope you enjoy as well. Ew, it's wet. My shoes are not necessarily the best for this place, but I hope they won't get wet. Fingers crossed. Speaking of shoes, I'm a huge fan of barefoot shoes. I think I have 5 pairs of Vivo barefoot shoes, and they're just great. But the problem is I don't have proper winter shoes. Oh snap. How am I gonna get through this? Yes. So yeah, as fun and great as barefoot feel, they should have like proper winter shoes as well. But if you're interested in barefoot shoes, I can definitely recommend. Best shoes I have, easily. I was actually supposed to vlog yesterday when Jerina and I went on an autumn road trip to take a lot of photos and videos, but the day turned out to be super hectic and we left late and the weather wasn't too good, so I didn't feel too inspired and I didn't want to have like a bad memory of my video. You know, like fake it that it was a fun day. But today is a fun day, and it's good to be again in the nature, and especially here because this is again an old forest and nature reserve. Really beautiful. We're about to reach our camping site where we're gonna eat and drink some coffee and enjoy the fabulous view. So far, it's been awesome, the weather has been great, but yeah, I'm starving. Surprise, surprise. So let's go eat. nighttime is over and now we're heading back to our car. This whole hike is around 10 kilometers long. See how creepy this forest is? I can only imagine it during the nighttime or during the dark. But it looks cool, so can't complain. But yeah, back to car, and hopefully there's gonna be more interesting and beautiful places along the way. We have like maybe 3 kilometers left. I also forgot to mention that after having the snack, eating some bread and having some coffee, I flew my drone over the campsite and around it, and there were a lot of kids and they were super excited about it, and it was pretty fun. That was the first time like kids came to watch me fly the drone, and I mean I can understand it. I would have been insanely curious as a child about drones as well, and they were asking me stuff and everything. That was fun. When I fly the drone, I'm always afraid that somebody comes and complains or is offended by it. But luckily for me, nobody has done that so far. And dogs are always really curious about it, especially since my Mavic sounds like a swarm of mosquitoes. The best thing about this trail is that there's so much variety to sceneries, to the terrain, and like atmosphere. Some places feel completely different, and there's like always swamp or bog between like these forests, and every time you leave the swamp and enter the forest, it's like you're in a different world completely, and that's so cool. It feels amazing. Also, the air is super fresh, it's super clean. This is a nature reserve after all. This is what I live for. It's the best. Wish I had a fat bike though, because this trail would be so much fun. I might have to get it. Damn it. Maybe next year. Cranberries are good. The question of the day is, what is your favorite part of the nature? For me, I don't know, I'm such a mountain guy, but we don't have mountains here. But I really love forests. But swamps are awesome as well. Lakes are super awesome. Waterfalls are amazing. Damn, I just realized I cannot decide. Nature is amazing. I really wish the day was longer, because now that the sun is setting slowly, you can almost tell that there's gonna be mist in the evening over the swamp. And it would look so good on, like, especially from above. I wish I could see that. Maybe next year. I've already forgotten how quiet it is in the autumn, but here, being in the middle of the nature, you can really tell. Just listen to it. nothing. No birds, no insects, especially mosquitoes, and nothing else but me and my noise. Sorry everybody. It's so nice to be in the quiet, especially when you live in the city, especially when you go to work every day. I really enjoy it. We're nearing the end of our hike today, 10 kilometers. It's like 500 meters left now, and there's this really cool trail of birches and there's lots of fallen leaves on the ground and it's really beautiful. But as we're nearing the end of the hike, I thought that maybe now is a great time to end this video. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check the rest of my videos. There's quite a bit of them, and subscribe if you like them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, fast flow out. There's poop! I think that was deer poop, but correct me if I'm wrong. Good times.